Good afternoon. The game that I'm going to play today is Division Farms. The game does allow for many players. The person who designs the Minecraft world called Division Farms suggests that students work in groups of 3, possibly 4. In Division Farm world, students are asked to get a journal book and write down all their answers to different word problems and hand the journal back in. So as we can see, we're in the main house. We're just going to turn around here. This is where the boxes where students hand in their homework. Over here, if we just come over and look down, we just picked up our book and quill, which is our journal. Additionally, students are asked, for example, to harvest wheat and cocoa beans. Students then need to follow a recipe using the ingredients to make cookies. Then they are asked to divide the cookies equally amongst their group members. Finally, students need to write a division question based on how many cookies they made and how they divided them equally amongst group members. When the students have completed all 3 of the tasks, then they are to return their journal back here, put it in the deposit box so that the teacher can mark it later. I thought this game was great. There's lots of information boards all over the place, very easy for students to see. The pathways are very clear, easy to follow. Fences are up all around so students can't wander off beyond the areas of the farm. So the first farm, we're coming down the steps here. We're going to see there's 2 signs here. One is for cocoa beans and wheat. The other is for pumpkin, roses, and cows. So coming over to this one, we're coming up. Again, information boards, reading those. I bet we're going to make something tasty. Heading on in. Just going to make sure we bend down, open up the gates, come on in. I thought for young students playing this game, probably getting into it, it's quite nice. They have the recipe boards laid up there. 2 parts wheat, 1 part cocoa beans, and then we can start making our recipe. So we're just going to open up our tools. Then we're going to come over here and start harvesting some cocoa beans. But it's great if you're doing lots of chopping, just to hold the axe down and then guide it where you want to chop it. And it's like power chopping. So you can see there's lots of cocoa beans to make lots of cookies. Virtual cookies, that is. Just in case you might need a piece of wood a little bit later on. Do a little bit of chopping. The thing we're going to need to get for our cookies is we need to start harvesting some wheat so we can get both the wheat and seeds in here. And coming back over here, let's go to our table. Let's put the items in here. So we can drag our beans. So if we leftmost click, we drop them all in there. If we rightmost click, then we take half of them, move them over to there. And if we put the cocoa beans in the middle, then we start getting sets of 8 cookies. So if we're doing 3 groups, because there's 3 members of our group, we can start building in sets of cookies. And then when we're done that, we can bring up our journal book and start writing out a mathematical question that we will be turning in a little bit later for our teacher. And hopefully you're not marking mine. Time-wise, we're just going to run quickly. Get out of the farm. It's good you can see far away the information sign, so I know where I'm going. It's easy to navigate around this. I thought the design of this world was great. Students could work together as a team, practice division problems while they're playing and interacting with their peers. Also, I find this lesson would be very engaging for grade 5-6 students because they're playing while they were learning. I can certainly see myself using this activity with my students. So I can come down into the other sections of the farm. So there's actually three tasks over here. One is to plant some roses, one is to milk some cows, and another one is to place some pumpkins, some jack-o'-lanterns out. Each task there is a problem to do with that. So there's one for the flowers. So if I bend down here, there I can see that there's flowers in there, so I can take those out of the chest and drag them into my inventory. Moving forward, oh, I didn't put them in the right place in my inventory. I'm just going to drag them over here. Oops. Need to choose the proper tool. Then I can start laying them down here, laying out a pattern the way I was asked to. Then I can go back into my book, switch to a new page, and then take notes on how I arrange the flowers. Again, there's another one back here. I can do one with the cows. There's a milking one. There's another problem here about jack-o'-lanterns and how I can arrange them. So I pick up all the jack-o'-lanterns and I go in here and arrange them, record in my journal how I arrange them. Just picked up an egg for lunch. And coming over here, I can go into this chest, pick up the bucket. Then I can solve this problem, go and milk some of the cows. So the next thing I'm going to do is just run up to the main farmhouse. Just going to do a little pause on here for one quick second. Let's come back to our game. So just as I'm writing up some of the pros and the cons of Minecraft. Minecraft is good because it preserves a sense of open-ended play and exploration. I gotta find my way back. I guess I should be focusing. I think I've got myself nice and lost because I wasn't focusing on what exactly I was doing. Yeah. Also, some of the pros, teachers and students play as peers. Feels like school, less like school and more like play. It's much more student directed. But with MincraftEdu, classrooms are being managed. Classroom management tools make wrangling students and setting up lessons much easier. All players in MincraftEdu games play the same version of the game with the same mods, reducing compatibility issue in multiplayer games. And then some of the cons of using Minecraft is students will likely be doing vastly different things with the game depending on what they learn to do with it. Students are largely responsible for guarding the safety of their worlds and determining who can and cannot play. Some of the cons of MincraftEdu. Heavily teacher-controlled world means some sense of wonder and exploration are being lost. Some mods can't be used by students, which I've definitely found out in this game. Closing off some creative possibilities and valuable skills are being lost. I found in this one I couldn't go beyond the fences, I couldn't get to the trees outside here, I couldn't do a lot of exploration other than within the confines of the fences of the farms. So I'm just going to run back in here and hand in my homework. You see I've had a bit of practice and I'm starting to move a lot quicker. There we go. So I've opened up the chest. I'm going to hand in my homework. And then coming out. I found that Minecraft is great for students who already have Minecraft accounts. Individual and for small group projects can be great for clubs. MincraftEdu, delivering specific pieces of learning content, whole class lessons and projects like this math lesson that I've gone through here. All the classes doing the exact same lesson, handing in their work, teacher can assess that. Thanks for checking out my video today. I will be handing a separate rubric as I've assessed this Minecraft world, and I look forward to getting some feedback from you. Thank you very much.